Hi everyone, Graham here from RJH Motorbike Training, one of your instructors. I'm just going to go quickly through the bike I've got, which is the Honda NC750X. Now, when I did buy this, it's not a basic package, this one. I have actually put quite a lot of extras into it, and as you can see, there's quite a lot of things on this particular bike as I go around it. And I'm just going to discuss a few more things in detail with you. Extras. So again, these are the hand grips there. So again, this is like protection from the wind. Further down here, we've actually got the driving lights, fog lights, whatever you want to call them, with the brackets on. So that is another extra on this particular bike from the price that you usually pay. On there I've got a taller screen as well. Around here, tank bag. So again, ideal for any essentials that need to be put in, especially if you're going touring. When you come around here as well, panniers. Side panniers. Now these are great for certainly for touring, for putting luggage in, and they are quite deep as well, so two of those as well, and together with the actual top box. Whilst I was at it, I decided to put the Oxford hand grips on as well, so they're fitted with Oxford hand grips as well. Switch there is actually just for the fog lights itself. On the bike, usually you got the traction control unit, so that's just that's not an extra. Another extra there is for my TomTom sat nav, the TomTom 410. Yeah, fantastic. Good bracket on there as well, so it's at height where I can actually see the actual sat nav whilst riding, and it is adjustable. More features that I put on this bike with being an instructor, and I think they are essential, especially when you do instructing, and this is cameras. Now these cameras work, it's a Nortec camera, so there's a camera on the actual front, and there's a camera again on the back. Now these are essential because these are recording. Every time I switch this bike on, it's actually wired straight into the Switch Live, so when I'm actually on the bike, it is recording at all times with and I've got an SD card in, which is about 32 gigabyte. But the beauty of this is if it's full, it just rewrites itself, and I have actually got a switch that if I did get any problems, it will save on the SD card the actual action. So Honda NC750, it is a nice bike, chain driven, but it does around about 80 to the gallon, so yeah, it's quite good on the actual fuel consumption as well. But touring wise, I think if you're going to go touring, you certainly need to put panniers, also top box, and this is just a little bit of an extra where it is actually a tank bag. Even though they're saying it's a tank bag, underneath there is luggage compartment as well. On this particular bike, the actual fuel tank is underneath the back seat, so it's when you do fill these bikes, you've got to lift that back seat up just to get to the fuel tank. But yeah, overall nice bike, comfortable ride, easy to handle. I've had this since May, June last year, and I've racked up around about 14,000 miles. So yeah, new set of tyres on it, put the Michelin Pilot 5s on, which is the new tyre. It's got a good compound on it. Just had a new chain and sprockets fitted as well, so it does get used quite a lot. So this is just like an insight on what I've actually got on the actual bike. The other thing I've got on this bike is my radio gear. So I've got inside there is a radio through the autocom system, so if I'm actually recording again through my Drift HD, I've got all leads that can be connected to my helmet and to my cameras, and that is how the videos are produced at this moment in time on the actual YouTube channel. Just recently I've actually just changed over from radio system to Bluetooth unit, and I will do that next on our videos. One other thing that I've actually put on this bike, and it's on the bike somewhere, and I've actually had fitted a tracker system. Now the tracker system is fantastic because I can actually see on my phone where the bike actually is, and it is fantastic unit. Should bring your insurance down a little bit as well. Data tagged as well, the bike, so there's markings all over the bike that you can't see, but it is data tagged as well. Okay, so that is just a quick insight on the actual Honda NC750X, which is my instructor bike, and this is the one that I actually use. One other extra that I actually put on was the centre stand, ideal for doing my daily checks, weekly checks, a good maintenance stand I call it, but it does actually have the side stand as well. Okay, so thank you very much, and I'll speak to you soon.